Welcome back, everyone. Today, bring some more trans memes because I want to. Alex the Cat Girl Queen. Just a reminder that transphobia can affect cis people too. Actual feminists in the queer community, and then there's TERFs, oh no. But I don't like strangers taking pics of me in public restrooms just because I don't look feminine enough. Then why did you advocate for it? Look, they only advocate for it if they think it won't affect them. Rules for thee, not for me. Little pink square, behold! Behold, my shucky down with the patriarchies. Oh gosh, you have 5 of them. That's a proper army right there. Julia the cutie. Luna? I want you to take Luna too. Obedience lessons. Not hearing the whole conversation? I was getting called out for a second. That's actually a pretty good ad. Soviet Sayori. I wish I had an estrogen pool. Me chilling in my estrogen pool with my lesbian ducks. Oh, I envy your life. J-Art. Thought this was funny. Mommy, I think I'm a boy. Ooh, I thought you were going to say Republican. Panda Nerd. I really want this keyboard, but my programming. Oh my gosh. Is this a... Hold on. You can get keyboards that don't have numbers? What? I'm shocked. I didn't know that was even a thing. Jenny MTF. Why does it grow back so fast? Me 15 seconds after shaving my face, arms, and limbs? Somehow, hair has returned. Soviet Sayori, I guess he isn't my boyfriend anymore. I reject my masculinity, Jojo. My boyfriend? Him 2 minutes later, oh. Well, that solves a lot of problems. Zenny 700, be who you truly are, Ubu. Beautiful human, born to transcend. This is gorgeous. Very Petrie, you know who else? Informed consent be like, you can't sue me. That is literally what informed consent is, yeah. Samelo Squamelo, I will push forward. I finally got my note from the specialist required to get HRT. Current quest, complete step 2 out of 11. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, mathematician, dodged a bullet. Meet a cute trans man with similar hobbies. Oh, fantastic. Find out he follows trans med content creators and mostly hangs out in right-wing circles. Oh dear. Incomprehensible. Who is she? Okay, but real talk, who the frick is this girl and why do I see her in almost every trans subreddit? Her name is Marichan. I think that's how it's pronounced. You see her almost everywhere because A, dysphoria hoodie, B, most of her bit is social anxiety, and C, there were a bunch of images available freely of reactions of her in different ways, as well as a gender bent version of that if you prefer. So it just got really popular as a trans meme because it was just really convenient to use. Sort of like how Shucky Down with the Patriarch got really popular before IKEA started doing much to support trans people, and it just kind of spiraled out from there. Jenny MTF. I know this is my second shaming meme in a row, it's just very true to me and may relatable to you gals too. How my face feels clean shaven, how my face feels unshaven, relatable. Cartoon IRL. The frick is talk like a person. If I see any more I'm gonna smash my head against the wall. What the frick does it even mean? What the frick do you mean? People use it in the weirdest frickin' ways. I used to think it was some quirky smiley, but people frickin' put it anywhere at all. There was this post about depression and though people wrote at the end. Don't even make me talk about Reddit chains, but this is the worst. There's like one in the comments and every other reply in the chain is like someone goes and every reply is And aren't Redditors supposed to be real people behind the screens? Why can't you talk like people? Why do you have to And don't even talk about Discord. Literally every other sentence has a in it. Too long, didn't read. I freaking hate it. Stop using it or I'm gonna start using. Bleh. Yeah, I think that's the appropriate way to voice calling for. Kind of looks like a face while you're pursing your lip. Oh, milk, stop! Being called cute and taking the compliment, nah. Being called cute and pretending to reject the compliment, hey. Very Petrie. Petrie's Relatable Trans Comic 23. Hey, I heard that trans people have some crazy kinks. Whew, you're telling me. You won't believe how unrealistic my fantasies are. I love you so much. I love you too. My heart. Sickless. T-girl. Why do they call it a T-girl when you take T out of the girl, put E in the girl, make the girl E into girly girl no more T? I think you might have had a little bit of a stroke trying to get that out, but it's a good question. Pelkin from Paprika. Don't turn on the news. What I look like when someone puts on the news channel? What I feel like? From Cat Lovers Group community on Reddit. That's relatable, yeah, the news is just painful sometimes. Like, it's important to stay informed and all, but like, it's not fun. Ebelly. Sharky down with the patriarchy, friends. Calling trans people trans? Nah. Calling trans people friends of Sharky down with the patriarchy, alright. Bella alarmed. I've never seen such miserable people as them. Trans med when they see non-binary or trans person coping and not hating themselves 24/7. Oh no! Bennett Fox, at least trans people get better results, holy crud. Laura Loomer saying banned medical transition is crazy because she practically transitioned to another species. Laura Loomer has no business telling anyone what they can and cannot change about their body. I mean, yeah, look at this. Of all people. Catherine IJILIL. Me and clothes. Before hatching, I guess I don't really care that much about what I wear. Now, the colors match. Yeah, I guess if you hate how you look regardless, then it doesn't really matter. Shave your eyebrows. Bottom surgery. How much does neutering? According to Rover's Cost of Dog Parenthood research, the average total for a spay or neuter can be anywhere from $250 to $525. One bottom surgery, please. Get the frick out. Aw. Future employment. Why is it so hard? Me, who's closeted, trying not to visibly react whenever someone mentions my chosen name? Sufficient ice, at least in some places. When you try to access HRT through public health care, please wait patiently for the failure of the system. Neither emu. I can't recognize my own face. Yipper! Tired eyes, nerve damage on face, gender dysphoria, making me feel ugly as heck. Danielle Dragon. For all my sword-loving gals out there, love you! Our joy is a sword. Onibaba, how did you overcome this? Tone and Lobby. Alright squad, turn your mics on. I left the game. Anytime someone told me to turn my mic on, I either left the game or they already knew who I was in person. There's been no in between for me. I am too much of a coward. Which is ironic because I'm, recording my voice right now for plenty of people to hear. And we'll cut it there. So if you enjoyed, like, comment, sub, ring the bell, do the hype thing, all that cool stuff. I really do appreciate the support though. And like always, I'll see you all next week and have a fantastic week.